Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Lumon. I'm gonna watch Severance Season 2, Episode 10. I watched today the episodes 8 and 9. If you want to see my reaction videos about these episodes, I'm gonna put the links into the eye for these videos. I'm gonna put the link also for the playlist that I made for Severance. In case you don't know it, I binge watched all of Severance, all of the season 1 and now all of the season 2. That's it, we're gonna finish today this binge watching of Severance. I have to say that I'm stressed for sure for what is gonna happen during this episode, but also for how I'm gonna feel at the end of this binge watching, in the sense that then I'm gonna be like you guys, waiting for the new season. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna finish with a cliffhanger, like if it's like they finished the season 1, like I don't know how you did, guys, you to wait between the season 1 and the season 2 with that big cliffhanger. I don't know how you did it, and I know that me, I'm not dealing well with frustration, so I'm stressed in advance because of that, because I'm pretty sure that the level of frustration at the end of this episode is gonna be high, because that's the end of a binge watching and it's each time a big thing, you know, for me to finish a new show. It's gonna be replaced by a new show on my schedule, and I'm gonna organize a poll on my Patreon, so you guys, you're gonna decide which show it's gonna be. But yes, to know that I'm gonna finish this binge watching right now, it's making me stressful for what is gonna happen, for the fact that it's the end of the binge watching, because I don't know when we're gonna have the season 3, all of that, like really all of that. It's also a long episode, a really long episode, after the short episodes that we had, in fact, for the last episode. It's 1 hour and 15 minutes, something like that, so it's pretty long. At the same time, we have a lot of things to do, and we spent 2 entire episodes, 1 episode with Gemma, 1 episode with Harmony, so because of that, maybe we lost time. I'm really saying lost time because I thought that these episodes were wonderful, but I'm saying we lost time maybe for the narrative arcs of each of our regular characters, you know, for Worky Dylan, for Worky Ellie, for Worky and Outie Mark, for Outie her, like, because of that we lost time for progressing, for making them progress, you know, into the path that they are supposed to take during this season 2. I think that the writers, you know, they began the season at point A and they wanted to take them to point B, and the fact that they missed 2 episodes at the middle, because of that they need to make a big episode at the end to catch up, you know, on all of the time that they lost on screen, you know, the time on screen that they lost to do that. I'm scared as hell for Earth, like always, I have the emotion, because he is on that train with Radar, his dog. We don't know where he's going, but we know that Bert puts him on that train because Lumon learned that Irv had all of this information about Lumon's activities. Bert took Irv with him, and it was clearly like he forced him to go with him, and he said that he was employed to take people, to drive people to a certain place. Right there, I'm not sure that I understood if taking these tickets and putting her on that train, it's what Lumon told him to do or not, but no matter what, for me, Lumon is after her right now and is about to kill him, so I'm afraid of that a lot. And the fact that we don't have Worky Irv anymore, we have only Outie Irv. If Outie Irv disappears, like that's it. Everyone is dead, like we're not gonna have any chance to see Worky Irv anymore, and it's gonna be the end of Irv, Innie and Outie. So I'm afraid of that a lot. During the last episode I was so sad for Dylan, Worky Dylan, who proposed to his Outie wife, that he fell in love with. I totally understand the reasons why she said no, like I'm glad that she said the truth to her real husband. I totally understand why her real husband reacted like that. Everything was logical, in fact, in everyone's actions and reactions during these moments, but for sure it broke my heart to see Dylan, Worky Dylan, like that. The fact that he wants to resign, I'm like, okay, you're gonna make that demand, but are we sure that your outie is gonna be okay with it? Like, your outie knows that you kissed his wife, he's gonna understand that you want to resign because she said no, I don't want to see you again. Maybe he's gonna want, in fact, to keep you inside as a punishment or something like that, and no matter what, because he needs that job and that money. For me, Outie Dylan needs also to understand why his wife did that, the fact that she had the impression, in fact, to reconnect with him, with the real him, with the him from years ago. I think that he needs to understand that. I hope that it's gonna happen like that. We have Mark, who got reintegrated, and Outie Mark, who told all of the truth to Harmony, and we have Worky Mark, who is about to do the same, you know, to talk with Harmony. I'm not okay with that, no matter what, Outie or Worky, because of the fact that I don't trust Harmony. We had that reveal about the fact that she is the one who invented all of these things, not Egan or anything like that. Egan was really the figure of that cult, but she was the brain, the real brain behind Lumon. And for me, she doesn't want to destroy Lumon. Lumon is her baby. For me, she wants to own it, meaning that what I think it's the fact that right there she wants to help Mark only because she knows that Lumon needs Mark. So to help Mark, it's a way to get in one way or another, so she can do things like, she wouldn't help Mark without any, you know, any interest for herself behind that. For sure she wants to benefit from that, and I really think that it's not by destroying Lumon, it's to have her rights back on Lumon. So I wouldn't trust her. The fact that they're gonna trust her, it's killing me. And we have Outie. That moment with her dad was so weird. And we have Innie who learned how to go to the elevator, but her dad is on the 7th floor and talk to her like for him it's Outie, when for me it's really not the case. So I don't know how to feel about that. You know that I guessed pretty early, in 1 second, you know, at the beginning of this season, that it was Outie and not Worky. But right there I didn't feel it. I didn't feel like it's not my Ellie. For me, right there, I saw my Ellie. I would be surprised if it's not the case. Truly. We'll see about it. And we had also Mrs. Wong, Milchick's assistant, who was sent away to Svalbard. She got a promotion, not the one that she wanted, but she got it. Milchick, who responded to his superior, I loved it a lot. The fact that I'm almost cheering for Milchick, it's a little weird, but at the same time we saw how they are mistreating. But at the same time we saw how they mistreated him. So because of that, I want to support him, and at the same time not at all, because he knows. He knows about Gemma's situation. He stopped her, you know, when she tried to get away. So for sure he knows what is going on her floor. Like, I'm scared and so mad at it. So at them, all of the ones who know. So for sure I'm mad at Milchick for that. So it's not because, like, you can have the impression that I'm cheering for Milchick that I forget all of that and that I forgive all of that. Not at all. But I consider that in life not everything is all white or black, and no one is all perfect or all villain, and that, you know, people are complicated. And I think that Milchick is representing that. I'm gonna stop this intro because this is gonna be a long episode. Again, 1 hour and 15 minutes, something like that. So let's go for it. Remember that if you want, on my Patreon, you have two options. With the level 2 you have a longer reaction part than the one that I post on YouTube. With the level 3 you have the full reaction part. You had that during my entire binge watching of Severance, meaning that if you want, right now, if you're subbing to my Patreon, you're gonna have access to all of these videos, you know. If you're subbing to the level 2, you're gonna have access to all of the level 2 videos of Severance. If you're subbing to the level 3 right now, you can binge watch right now all of my videos, you know, all of my full reaction part videos of Severance. It can be also a way to thank me, you know, if you appreciated to spend time with me for all of that binge watching of Severance. You can give me a little thumb up, you know, a little support, you know, just one time on Patreon like that, just for one time for that month, and then I will tell you goodbye maybe until the next season of Severance. If you can be interested to have these advantages and or to support me, you have my Patreon for that. If you want and if you can, don't put yourself into any difficulty. Let's go, guys, for this episode.
I do not love my daughter. I used to see care in her.
You used to manipulate her to brainwash her because she was not.
Sound like a great dad.
I shied others in the shadows, but he wasn't in them either. Until I saw him again.
In her? How can you say that?
You and your family created hell and you're going to burn in it.
There he is. Tomorrow is a special day.
Colorado Day.
Why did you come here? What do you want from me?
To test you to.
Wait, when I finish Cold Harbor, they do
You
a
will
test.
like
and
kill
then-
because she can get mad or because she wants to exterminate things.
I'll not let you leave MDO until that file is complete.
Okay, but how do I find her once I'm down there?
No, you won't. Chip is only attuned to your floor. Once you get down to testing, you'll be your outie again.
And he'll find Gemma and take her up to the 7th floor.
Where you will guide her to the exit stairwell.
Ah, you're already gonna have to work together.
If we get word that they fucking kidnapped her, it will end them.
I think that they did, but I think that she also followed them willingly at some point at the beginning.
Well, what happens to us?
What do you mean?
Well, if Lumon ends, then what happens to every Innie on the severed floor?
Yeah.
It's a sacrifice that
You
they're
want me
asking.
to give my life?
No.
The
Yes.
lives of everyone down there.
No, it's not that simple.
Or maybe reintegration for
Just to
everyone?
say, Ziggy, you know what it is that we're asking. But the first thing I need to say to you is that I am so sorry. You know, I created you as a prisoner and as an escape. It's horrific what they've done to you. And part of the reason I'm here is to make it right.
But we know he's in love with Ellie and that in fact he has friends also.
You'll give me that chance. Wow, this is, I never expected to actually speak to you.
Holy shit.
Let alone get an apology, so thank you. You know, nightmare is the wrong word, actually. Because we find ways to make it work, to feel whole, which is why what you're asking scares me. You know, because whatever this life is, it's all we have. And we don't want it to end. Can you understand that? It's a process called reintegration. It's a way to recouple memories so we can be one person.
What about the
You've been
others?
alive what, 20 times longer? So whoever this new hybrid person is, it's like he'd be way more you than me. I just don't think that's how it works.
You don't know how it works.
Okay, how does it work? Oh, hey, Miss Cabell told me you like someone down there? Helen and Egan, right? Any name's Helene?
Really?
Honestly, I love that experience. So now, you can imagine, like, what you and Helene have, but multiplied, like, thousands of days of joy and arguments and passion.
I'm not sure that it's the right thing to do to compare feelings for one person. It can make him understand that you want to save your wife that much, but you can't say that your feelings are better or anything like that.
It's Helly, actually. Helly. It's the person I'm in love with. Which you'd know if you'd ever taken an interest in my life. Before tonight when you need something. She's the person I'll lose if I do what you say, because you know as well as I do that her Outie won't reintegrate. Assuming every word out of your mouth isn't a lie.
Oh wow, that conversation is not going well at all.
I mentioned reintegration, he basically called bullshit.
Was that wrong, right? Let me speak to him.
You!
The numbers are your wife.
You're gonna say about condemn. I suspected that at some point, but I didn't understand.
Into the mind of your Outie's wife, Gemma Scott.
Okay.
I
And?
don't understand.
What do you see every day when you look at them?
Emotions, that's what they said.
Allowance. Dread.
You're eliminating emotions.
The building blocks of her mind. Every file you've completed is a new consciousness for her. A new Innie.
Okay, so that was my question about where is she Mrs. Casey in all of these rooms? No, she's a new
24 files.
Cold
person.
Harbor is the last. No.
What is your interest in all of that? For me, you want
There'll
to...
be no honeymoon ending for you and Helly are.
She wants to have her rights back on Lumon, you know.
She's an Egan. You're nothing to them.
Animals.
Nothing to her.
No, I don't believe you.
They're using you.
I think you're using me!
Reintegration is your only chance.
Do you love your brother? No. Then you tell him that the next thing I see, it better be the severed floor, or I swear he will never see his wife again.
I care for you, Mark.
He did it. He did it. But are you gonna do it? Ah! What is that fucking painting? Yes, it's all of them. It's all of them. It's... What the fuck?
Mark, the founder, wished to witness the historic completion of your 25th file.
Condemn.
Helly shall also bear witness from our chair. I know why they're doing this.
I'm not sure you're talking to the right Ellie.
Hello, Dylan. He said no.
Bah, for sure. To punish you or just to continue his job and have the money. That's our last outfit. It looks like... Yes, the outfit that she had when she died!
Maybe I could just not do it. I could just not finish the file, not get her out.
She's telling the truth, or she's gonna blackmail me. I think you could do this goodbye.
You're really saying like you have to give up on me? Okay, so that was really Worky.
I've read your request and organized my response into 3 points. Point 1, fuck you. Gretchen is my wife and my beloved, and your actions with her were deeply fucking indecorous. Point 2, I get it. She's perfect. And given our shared physiology, it tracks that you'd agree. I've never been an impressive person. When Gretch told me that you're like this self-assured badass, I don't know. It stung. So I guess point 3 is, I hope someday she sees in me what she sees in you. I guess I like knowing you're there.
That he is badass somewhere.
So, if you want to leave, you can, but I think you should stay.
I don't agree with his decision, his outie, but I understand all of his reasons, and in a way I think that our Worky Dylan, if he would have been on the other side, would have had said and done the exact same things.
I'm trying to think of other place names besides Delaware. I've got in Europe, Zimbabwe, and the Equator.
Is that a building?
Or a continent. Just wish I had more time.
I just wish we could force your outie to reintegrate by kidnapping her or something like that.
It's a heavy one.
Mark S. In completing your 25th macro data file, you have drawn my grand agenda nearer to fulfillment, making you one of the most important people in history. Your very own floor manager.
Thank you, Kier.
Awkward as hell.
And may I say, you're looking very handsome, sir.
I'd say the same of you, if not for my favorite core principle.
Probity.
No. Vision.
Well, it's truly special to host a man so illustrious, so sapient, so magnanimous.
My, you're verbose. Good thing you didn't write the first appendix.
Oh, you're gonna try to humiliate him, chick?
The legacy you've left behind is truly and irrefutably larger than life.
You mean my company?
No. I mean this wax statue that's 5 inches taller than you actually were. Lady and gentlemen of MDR, may I introduce choreography and merriment. Let's go.
Excuse me, what? Ew! Huh? You took which elevator to finish here?
Welcome, Mr. Egan. The efficacy test will begin shortly.
I'm sorry, I love your chick. I can't help myself. He's such a complex character. Like, imagine the time that it took him to learn that dance.